Hi, this is Kimberly Elizabeth, and I would like to welcome you back to my channel, Bookkeeping Journey. Today's video, I am going to be talking to you about onboarding a client, and this is going to be the prior work that you do before you get to be talking to that client. And then I will do a follow along video tomorrow on when you have that client, what you're supposed to do, because I'm now setting up my processes, and so as I do that, I will be sharing them with you on the channel. Because as you know, I'm doing the 30-day Earl Nightingale challenge, and if you don't know about the 30-day Earl Nightingale challenge that I am doing and what I am doing along with it, you can go and watch the 30-day Earl Nightingale challenge and then come back to this video. Alright, I will link it in the iCard. First, you have to make sure that you have certain things set up. So when you have that initial consultation with a potential client, you have to at least have a list of questions that you want to find out about their business. Because you're not just going to you just meet a client and they say they want bookkeeping and then that's it. You want to make sure that you know the goals that this client have for their business. You want to know what the client does and how they do conduct business on a day-to-day basis, because it will help you so much when you are doing their bookkeeping and you're providing them with a service. So you want to find out a lot of information about the business that you'll be working with and about the person that is running the business, so that you have an idea of their mentality, how they run their business, and so that you can really see, first, if you actually are going to work with this client. Second, if you like their attitude and you like how they run their business, or if there's certain qualities in them that you do like. And also the big thing is what they do in their business, how they do it, and then where they want to go, because you want to be a real investment to these clients. How good would you feel to know that when you first met your client that they were at this part in their business, and now 2 years down the line you're still working with this same client and then they're at this part in their business? How amazing is that? So they move levels because they're working with you and you have everything organized. Obviously, when you talk to that client, you have that initial consultation and you find out all this information, then the next thing they're going to want from you is your proposal. So before you send a proposal, you need to see the bank accounts of the clients. So if they have a PayPal account, you want to see that. If it's actually their bank, let them send you the statements for the last couple of months that they had, probably like for the first set of months in the year. You can send you those statements. And to have that, another thing you need to provide them with a non-disclosure agreement. Now, I found this out after the fact, but now I found it out, I'm definitely going to share it with you. So when you have that consultation, you make sure that you send the client a non-disclosure agreement and you let them know in the consultation, I will be sending you over a non-disclosure agreement after our call to be able to set up for me to see your accounts and your bank information. The non-disclosure agreement basically just states that you would not be sharing any of their personal information with anyone other than yourself. Okay, so you're not going to be sharing their personal information with anyone. It's advised that you get a lawyer to look over it, to do one for you professionally, so that everything is worded correctly. Because I'm telling you, I have a cousin and she's a paralegal, and sometimes the words and the things that she does and how she puts it, I'm like, oh my God. So anyhow, so that's what you do. You get a lawyer or paralegal to write up that form for you, and so that you can hand that to the client. The next thing after that now is when you send them the proposal, because you saw their bank accounts, you saw how much transactions they have, what transactions there are, the receipts, and all their day-to-day spending, money coming into their business and going out, all of those are transactions. So you see how much transactions they have, you have an idea of, you see how much bank accounts they have for the business, and you are not counting in any personal expenses. So if they have personal expenses, that client has to sit down with you and let you know, well, look, this is a personal expense, or that is a business expense. Alright, so you can't count any personal expenses because, and I will preach this, a business is separate from its owner, so you cannot have personal expenses in a business bank account. Okay, so you make sure that you get that sorted out. Know how much money your bookkeeping services will cost this client, because you understand the amount of work that you have to do, because you cannot send a proposal before you knowing the work. Okay, so you find out that information. The next thing you're going to do is send them the proposal. Now, when I'm calling the names of these forms, you have to make sure you have them as templates on your computer, because I have templates on my computer. Obviously, we all know that I got them from the course that I'm doing, but I have templates on my computer, and that is what I have set up, because I had to still put them into my name and still had to organize them properly for my business, because although they're templates, I had to make sure that they fit bookkeeping journey. Alright, so you send that proposal. The next thing that you're going to do after you send that proposal, you make sure that the proposal has signatures at the bottom so that they can sign to say that they agree with the proposal that was sent. Once they agree with the proposal that is sent, now you have to send them a contract. Make sure, and I stress make sure, that this contract you get done by a lawyer. And make sure that your lawyer covers your backside in this contract. Alright? Because the last thing you ever want is for somebody to carry you to court, and because of something that's missing in your contract, it puts you into big trouble. Okay? And just make sure you get an LLC. And we all know Legal Shield. Legal Shield is the best way to go to get your LLC. And if you've gotten your LLC some other way, that's fine. Just make sure that you get an LLC as your business. Okay, for your bookkeeping business, make sure you register it as an LLC. So you did the consultation. You have those questions written down. You made that template. You have the non-disclosure agreement to send to the client, so that, and with your signature, so that they can see that you will not pass along any information that you see in their bank account. You check the client's accounts, and so you can get an idea and know how their transactions and how their bookkeeping flows every single month. So obviously their bookkeeping is their money, how their money flows every single month. So you make sure that you can see their business bank account, so that you can see how their money flows every month. If they have loans and all that, those tied into your list of expenses. Then the next thing that you're going to do is when you find out how much money you're going to charge them, you're going to send them the proposal. When you send them the proposal, make sure that they sign the proposal, and after the proposal is signed, you then send them your contract. You make sure that you get a lawyer or paralegal to do your contract, but somebody that knows the laws properly, that can do a contract that will cover your backside. So you get that contract done and get it signed by the client, and that's it. Now you're ready now to do the setting up of the client, and that all that onboarding process I will go through in tomorrow's video. Alright, because as I do my systems, I'm going to make sure that I include you, because I have to finalize some things on my computer for my business, and as I do that, I will definitely share them with you. Make sure that you have your stuff set up to be able to receive those bookkeeping clients. Once you've done it, you go at the bottom of this video, or if you have already done those things already, I want you to type into the comment section, client setup complete. So just make sure you get that done, so that we're all ready to be able to set up that client in QuickBooks, and I will go through those processes tomorrow. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and may you have a good day, and see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.